You know, it's actually been a while since I've recorded more than one episode in a session, because usually what would happen is that when I record an episode, it would be on either a night that I'd have to go to school the next day, or actually on a school day. Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm JuddlePlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Y. In the last episode, we finished off a little bit of Chapter 4, and in this the last episode we finished off a little bit of Chapter 4, we started Chapter 5, and in this episode, we're going to be continuing Chapter 5 by walking up to this guy. If it ain't Jordan, what's cooking? Aye, that's your line, huh? Well, I got onto a part-time job as a security guard, see? Emma got us in with the boss of here, but I dunno why they want a guard. Ain't seen hide no hair or nothing, right bored I am. Hey, how about we have a little battle to keep me on my toes? Yes, let's battle you, buddy. Here's a hint. When a Pokemon dies in the battle before, make sure you heal it up, because it might have a thing where you're going against a Drudgian and you do not have your Pokemon that has a Fairy-type move to kill it. And that is what I ran into. Man, I lost in no time flat. You're something, that's for true. It was fun while it lasted, but it's still a long grind till my shift ends, you know. Allow as I have an idea. Come here a sec. Well, what do we have in here? But first I should probably heal up some things, which... that is something I should probably do. Now, where are my revives? Oh, I have a few max revives. That would be really nice to just use a max revive on Mr. Fairy and get the good old boy all the way up. I was about to call it a girl, but I'm like, wait. It's called Mr. Fairy for a reason. And also, we need to heal up good old Schmam Kid because he's really low on the health. And won't even heal him up fully with, like, a Hyper Potion. That is how much health he is bad. That did not make any sense. You know what? We have Hyper Potions to spare. We're going to use another one on Schmam Kid to make it so all of my Pokemon have full health again, which is a nice little thing to reminisce in. But going into this area, it seems like we have a few things here. We are, yo. That was not the way it was supposed to sound like. Nobody's supposed to be allowed in, you know. Which makes you think there's bound to be something epic locked up in here. Hey, it stands to reason. I ain't got nothing going on at the moment, so let's be having us a little look-see for stacks of treasures. Well, let's see what we have here. We have, oh, Pokeball. What about this thing? Someone's Pokeball. What about this thing? Someone's Pokeball. What about this thing? Someone's Pokeball. What about this thing? Season tickets to a Bulls game. Don't know, not Bulls game? I was going to say Buffalo Bills, which, that's actually kind of funny, because as we go through here, there is something I have to say. Well, my good old friend Jared is, I don't know when, but I think in a few weeks he's going to a game at the Buffalo Bills Stadium, but he's cheering for the Green Bay Packers, that's what they are, which is kind of like a death sentence. Volume 2, the XX, the day of the XXth month. At long last, a response came to my advertisement for part-time work. The subject's name is Emma. She is a healthy girl, 16 years of age. When I attempted to explain the intent of my research, she gave little sign of understanding. She does appear to understand the passion I have put into the suit research, and she showed interest in continuing with the trials. Now that Team Flare has been disbanded, my funds are running severely low. I hired her on the spot. The trials must proceed with no time lost. First, I'll measure Emma's physical and mental abilities to ensure she can complete the trials. The XX, the day of the XXth month. I have customized the suit to better fit Emma's frame. The XX, the day of the XXth month. I have designed the code name Essentia to be used when Emma's wearing the expansion suit. What about some other ones we have here? Expansion suit specs. 1. Physical enhancement. Heightens physical abilities of the wearer with built-in muscle-enhancing technology. 2. Pokeball Jack. A hacking cable on the neck piece allows the wearer to upload a computer virus to Pokeballs and override their systems. Dang. This provides access to control the Pokemon. The virus also magnifies the Pokemon's power. Surface texturing. optically disguises the wearer based on the current understanding of Kecleon and Ditto's physical transformations. That's actually a pretty cool thing. Kecleon and Ditto are pretty cool Pokemon. Kecleon changes colors. Remote control. Remote control of the suit protects against the risk of its wearer going a renegade. All personalities are programmed, modeled on common trainer. What? Oh, AI personalities. Okay, I was about to say, that does not spell all. When the suit is controlled remotely, the wearer's consciousness is suppressed. The wearer experiences a coma-like state. That kind of sounds a little bit mean there, but let's see what else we have. Expansion Suit Field Trials, Secret Records, Volume 1, the XX day of the XX month. Posted an advertisement for part-time work at the Lysander Cafe to recruit a test subject for the suit's field trials. The expansion suit should make even an average trainer into a superhuman. A force to be reckoned with. It is the ultimate result of my life study, my magnum opus. The trials must be a success. I wait on the appearance of a young, healthy, and ambitious test subject. Well, that one was supposed to be read before the second one, but whatever, sometimes you do things in out-of-order ways or whatever. But what we have to do is you basically have to find areas where it's a little bit weird in these things, and you should find stuff. Ooh, Volume 4, we went from 2 to 1, now to 4. Expansion Suit Field Trials. Secret Records, Volume 4, the XX day of the XX month. Finally, the trials are underway. The first trial is designed to test the suit's physical capabilities. Using the texturing function, the subject has infiltrated the closely guarded art museum and left an insignia on a historical mural. The remote control function has worked without complications thus far. Emma shows no ill effects from her time in the suit. Her memory is blank. When questioned, she describes her experience as taking a nap. Perhaps I will give her a bonus in celebration on this successful trial. It's still getting a little freaky. Well, let's get some more. No, there's Volume 3. Expansion Suit Field Trials, Secret Records, Volume 3. The XX day of the XX month. That is just so weird to say. As we make final preparations for the trials, a new trouble strikes. I have learned that Emma has no experience as a Pokemon trainer. With little other choice, I am forced to instruct the girl on all the basics. The XX day of the XX month. I have lent Emma my own Pokemon and am instructing her on the skills needed in a Pokemon trainer. However, my Pokemon seem only to wish to play with the girl. They show no desire to engage battle. Their behavior is most puzzling. They have never shown signs of being particularly friendly nor reluctant to battle. Their playfulness is a detriment to the trials. I will have to control the suit remotely in order to have any chance of starting the trials in time. Well, it seems like we have a few other things to get to. It seems like there's one around here, or not. Let's see if there's anyone over... There we are. Volume 5. We're actually going in order this time. Yeah, we already know that. Trials begin of a key part of the expansion suit, the acting cable I've called the Pokeball Jack. With the texturing function enabled, the subject battles trainers around the city. She then collects the Pokeballs from trainers she defeats so that we may use them in our tests. The results of the tests have been quite favorable thus far. However, these trials have not been entirely free from incident. Some apparent acquaintances of Emma's are proving to be a hindrance to our progress. Among these acquaintances is a boy who appears to be the new champion, but this is not yet confirmed. We encountered a glitch in the remote control programming, and I lost for a brief period. Fearing possible effects on Emma, I suspended the trials temporarily. When we returned to the secret base, I examined the girl for signs of damage, but she appeared to be unharmed. She still retains no memories from her intervals in the suit. The one thing she admitted was experiencing a frightful dream. Well, is there any other areas we can have here? Let's see what's over, if we can actually get to this. There is one over here. Or maybe there's not. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Because I don't know. Maybe we got all of them, but let's check over here just in case. Because maybe there's some over here. No, there's not. Let's talk to this guy again. So there's just Pokeballs and papers, like? Those Pokeballs got to belong to somebody. Stands to reason. Yeah. I promised Mr. Looker, and what's more, I meant it. I won't never take Pokeballs that aren't mine. Well, there's a little bit of a bell there. Okay. That's weird. Wah, my shit's finally ending. I'm out. See ya later, bruv. Be sure and shut the place when we get bed. I can't talk like that. Also, if you want to know, that cutscene would have not happened if you did not talk to all of these things in here. That is something you have to do. Why did the remote control malfunction only that one time? What are you doing? Decided to give him my voice because I gave him my voice for all the journal entries. Do I need to do more than simply put her in a state of sleep? Must I subdue her spirit, too? No, doing that would put far too great a strain upon Emma's mind. Oh ho ho, you're the boy from the glitch trial. You've been interfering with my research. Very well, you'll be the next subject for my trials. If Essentia can defeat you in the expansion suit, that is all the proof necessary to show that my research has been correct from the start. Come, Essentia. Oh my god, she just came from the ceiling. Now battle my Essentia. Well, I guess we have to battle this Essentia person. Pokeball Jack function initiated virus potency set to 60%. And you know what? I'm going to commentate over these battles. These are a whole bunch of Trainer Essentia battles. It gets to different things. I believe it is all the trainers you fought, and the other time she has all the same Pokemon, I believe. But I'm not exactly sure. Now, Jellicent, I don't know exactly what you're weak to, so I'm just going to Leaf Blade you and see what happens. That was super effective. Okay, that was good that I used that on Jellicent. Now, the reason I want to commentate over these battles is because I feel like... Also, if you want to know, I believe Xerosic was the same guy that was in... I don't exactly know, but I believe Xerosic was the same guy that you saw right before you pressed the button to activate the ultimate weapon. I'm not exactly sure, though, because it's been since July since I've recorded those things, so I don't exactly know if it is that or not. And now I think you're Fire Bug, so I don't know how Heat Wave is going to do against you, Volcarona. Let's see how that's going to do against you. And that does not do much against you. Now, what would be a good type for you? I'm not exactly sure because... I mean, I guess I could just use some Fire-type moves or whatever, and maybe just some Flamethrowers and stuff to get down Volcarona, but I totally forgot what I used against Volcarona the last time. And you just blew me away, Volcarona. That was not nice. Now, what do we have? P-Dart. Let's see what P-Dart can do on this thing. You know, let's low sweep this Volcarona. Let's see how much that does. Or let's go through a big ol' Heat Wave, which did a good amount of damage. Dang, that was a really good amount of damage. And Volcarona is not dead. No, Volcarona fainted. Okay, I just got burned because it had Flame Body, which I totally did not know it had. And now let's go after this battle. Jesus Christ, that was not the best battle in the world, I'll tell you that right now. Astonishing, more than satisfactory, but Essentia's skills go far beyond this. Now battle on my Essentia. Yes, basically, this is a huge cycle of you keep battling Essentia, and then you go to... It's just you keep battling Essentia so many times now. Oh, I actually have a burn heal on me, so I don't have to use a full heal. But let's use a Hyper Potion now. Basically, I'm doing this just to get ourselves ready for each and every battle, because that is something we probably need to do in order to get to each and every battle. So let's go to Essentia number 2. Pokeball Jack function initiated, virus potency set to 70%. Yeah, I guess we're fighting her until it gets to 100%. All I know is this part of the game just got really extremely tedious for me, because you just battle Essentia like 3 or 4 times. It's like, what the heck? Why did they do this? I mean, of course the battles aren't really all that long, because they really aren't that bad. I mean, I believe some of the Pokemon are slightly higher leveled, because as you see, they're kind of getting to the levels of our Pokemon now. And now, Jesus Christ, okay. Whenever I see Hurricane, I get a little scared, because I think it's one of those stupid moves that, like, makes you go away or whatever, you know what I mean. But Flamethrower, let's see if I can go past my confusion to use a Flamethrower. Probably not. That's what I thought, probably not, you know, just, nah. At least it's not frickin' Struggle, not Struggle, what is it? Whatever that move is that gets you, Swagger, that's what it is. Because frickin', I had frickin' Swagger used on me so many frickin' times during, my one battle in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, which was, it was the first Archie battle, and turns out I found out that if you are confused, you can switch out and then switch back in and they're not confused again. Which, that is something I should have done, then one of my Pokemon wouldn't have died or whatever, but later today, after I do some recording, I'll probably go back to playing some of that game. But, ooh, Grand Bull. Now, I remember what to use for you. I remember I need to use Mr. P-Dart for you, because I need to use a good old Poison move, which sometimes I think Grand Bull's normal, which that would mean a fighting move would be good, but we've already had this trouble in the not last episode, 2 episodes ago. So we are not going to fall for you, Grand Bull, now, because you know what? We are going to be jabbing you with our poison, because I don't exactly have belts because I have not eaten berries, because I believe that is what you need to do to get... Okay, we poisoned you, so maybe poison will actually make it so you die. But it seems like we've gotten into the point of the game where the moves don't actually kill it in one hit. And that is what I thought. Poison actually took that down the Grand Bull, which is really helpful. But now, what else do we have? Mawile. I know exactly who I want to use for you. We are going back to Incinerate because we need to flame your body and make you melt because Steel is weak to the good old Fire type. I used to think steel was weak to water, but then I realized that was just Steelix and it was part ground. So that is why I had that weird epiphany thing. Let's just use Heat Wave, because Heat Wave will probably do a lot more damage than Flamethrower would, and it might kill them all while. Yep, it killed them all while. Usually when it KOs are really helpful, which actually they are really helpful in almost all circumstances, they are. And you know what? This episode might actually have like the least editing ever, because I don't think I'm going to be speeding up any battles really. Wonderful, magnificent, but Essentia is only getting started. Now battle on my Essentia. Ay, ay, ay. You just keep making us go through the trouble, man. You keep making us go through the trouble of fighting you every time. You're lucky I have Hyper Potions up the ass here, because I can just heal up every time we fight, and then go to another fight, and then do the stuff. Ooh, 80%, yay. So let's fight you at 80% and see exactly what you are. Well, what do you have now? Ooh, you have Persian. Oh, okay, this is the one Pokemon one, which is really nice. Because this time it won't be as bad, but I still need to switch out my Pokemon. Which, you know, if I memorize the Pokemon, which I'm actually trying to go off a guide as least possible, because what I did before was I made sure I just knew what to do and what to expect. I kind of expected this because I remember it from bad memories when I did this back a long time ago. By that, I mean it's actually about a year ago now. Well, that was a weird sound I did right there. That was like a weird breathing in sound. I don't even know what that was. I don't even know if you heard it, though. God dang it. I don't know what happened there. I guess I tried breathing in and something happened with my throat and it just made like a weird-ass sound. Okay, sorry for slight language there, but I guess sometimes I'll say it if I feel like saying words like that. Because, you know, censoring can be really bad, but I never really censor myself. I just try not to swear. Because I guess that is a little bit different, censoring and not swearing. Because if you try not to swear, whatever, I don't know. Come, we can still go on. Or are you worn out? Too bad that Essentia will never experience physical or mental fatigue as long as she wears the expansion suit that I designed. Now battle on my Essentia. Mrar! What? Oh, it's Mimi. Oh my god, do we not have to battle her again? That is enough. What? Where are you? Okay, who are you two? Why are you here? Mimi is a Psychic-type Pokemon. It is the only natural that I could find the friend to whom they had opened the heart. Okay. You can't just barge into a private residence like this. That is a crime. That may have been true, and we forced our way onto the property. However, all we did was step into a wide-open elevator. Notwithstanding that, Jordan is the partner of the Great Looker. Were he in trouble, whatever. Yeah, I cannot talk. Okay, highest troubles, whatever. Grr. Still, you will not capture me. Go, Essentia, get them all. Stop this, Emma. It's useless, you fools. Nothing you try will work. Emma cannot hear you. The one in control of Essentia is not Emma, but me. Can you hear me, Emma? If you can wake yourself, I know you can break free of that suit. Awaken, open your eyes. Emma! Isn't the power of science amazing? There's no way she will hear you now. But maybe with the power of Mimi, something will happen. Mimi, get back! Mimi is the key to unlock her potential. Mimi has to be the key. Ugh. What's happening? She's about to break free. She's trying to, at least. Come on, Emma. Roar! What? How can this be happening? Not a problem, though. Watch this. Remote control function set to maximum output. Ugh. Jordan, you must go. Stop Emma for me. And that is what we're going to do in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Y. So, in the next episode, we are going to be going and facing Essentia for maybe the final time. I'm not exactly sure. So, this has been JuddlePlays saying see you later and goodbye.